Odyssey of the Seas by Royal Caribbean offers a variety of adventures at sea. In this video, I want to give you some tips to enjoying the highlights of this boat and how to save some money in the process. Welcome to Sarah's Scuba and Travel channel. Odyssey of the Seas is part of the Ultra Quantum line. The cost to build the ship was $1.2 billion. $40 million of that was spent in the 270 theater alone. You will find a variety of shops, bars, and eateries around the boat. Let's get started with helping you plan and enjoy your vacation. Tip number 1. If you plan on enjoying any of the onboard activities, I recommend making your reservations online in advance of your vacation for a discounted rate. However, before making your reservations, be aware that some of these activities are available to you for free as a shorter experience. On the days at sea, including the day you board the ship, there are opportunities to try the Ripcord by iFly for 1 minute as well as the North Star for free. These are great ways to take advantage of these experiences without paying out of pocket. However, be aware that you still need to secure your reservations through the Royal Caribbean app on your phone or tablet. I purchased the Ripcord by iFly experience prior to boarding, so I was able to get the activity at a discounted rate. Regardless of which option you choose, you will meet at the pre-selected time to get a safety briefing and all of your necessary gear. Then you will be taken to the wind tunnel. The difference between the free version and the paid version is that the number of flights and the total of time you receive. With the paid version, you have 2 flights, 1 minute each. The free version only allows for 1 minute of flight time. I'm glad I got the first flight to get the hang of it and get the jitters out, because my second flight was much better. It was an awesome experience and the closest I will probably ever get to skydiving. Photographers will be taking your pictures during your experience, so smile! Then you can review and purchase pictures after your flight. Your family and friends are allowed in the viewing area to capture pictures and video of your flight as well, so that would be a free option. For the North Star, our reservation for the extended experience was canceled due to wind, and we received our money back. So we decided to enjoy the North Star free experience when we were at port in Curacao. Even for the free ride, you need to make reservations in advance through the Royal Caribbean app. So make sure you do so. Otherwise, you will have to wait and see if you can catch the next ride if people don't show up for their scheduled times. With the free ride, you get the full experience of the arm extending all the way up, which on the day at port, it provided beautiful views of the island as well as views of the boat. However, the arm does not extend over the side of the boat during the free ride. If you are not interested in the arm extending over the ocean, or if that scares you a little, then I recommend saving your money and taking advantage of the free experience. Odyssey of the Seas offers a variety of free onboard activities. I recommend checking the daily schedule on the mobile app for what activities are being offered each day. One activity that you should make sure is on your schedule is a family visit to the bumper cars. It was a great family bonding experience, and I think there were more adults in line than children. I also recommend attending the show The Book, which is an original production and is performed in the 270, which is an immersive experience with robotic screens, laser projectors, and a stage with various floor and ceiling entries and exits. For more information on this unique theater, which also offers amazing views out the back of the boat, I recommend attending the 270 Experience Show, which shows you how the space works. This includes a production of the Philharmonic Orchestra on the 18 projector screens spanning 270 degrees, hence the name of the theater. There is also a demonstration of 6 robo screens, including an original production, The Battle of Fire and Ice. If you want more technology in your experience, check out the Bionic Bar. Now this one is not free, but you can have a robot make your cocktail of your choice. Just enter your drink and specifications on the tablet and wait to be served. Tip number 2, if you have an interest in dining at one or more of the specialty restaurants on board, Make your reservations online prior to departure for a discounted rate, or wait until later in the cruise when the ship runs special rates. If you are selecting a specialty restaurant, I highly recommend the Wonderland restaurant. It is a unique experience where foods are reimagined. I recommend starting your experience with a fun cocktail like the Cheshire Cat Cosmo, which features a cat made out of cotton candy that dissolves into your drink. You will be presented with your own interactive menu that requires you to paint with water to expose the dining options. Similar to the main dining room, you can have as many plates as you wish. However, I recommend letting your server bring out a selection of plates for you. This is what we opted to do, leaving us to only have to select our main entrees. We received 6 different appetizers or small bites from each of the 3 elements, including the tomato water, which was interesting and refreshing. It had so much flavor. The crispy crab cones, they were a favorite. The bird's nest, which has a fancy smoke presentation. The Mad Hatter's purple potted shrimp, which was really good. The citrus seas which I could have eaten more of. And a secret cheese stick dish. For the main entrees, we tried the liquid lobster, which was more of just a bite. The rib-tea-licious short rib, which was a favorite. And the halibut cooked in a clear paper with mushrooms and potatoes. For dessert, our server brought us the forbidden apple, which contains a wonderful apple cake and mousse. He also brought us the world. The world is a sphere of chocolate with caramel popcorn on the side. When presented, the server poured hot caramel sauce on top, revealing salted caramel ice cream and chocolate mousse. The table next to us received the mushroom garden, so we asked for one of those as well. It was so pretty. I wanted to have a chance to taste the mushrooms. Enjoy your dining experience. I don't dine at many specialty restaurants, but this one is a must, at least once, and a great experience for kids and adults equally. Another suggestion is to dine at the specialty restaurants for lunch during the days at sea. The cost is less and the menu is just as good. We enjoyed Izumi. With the reservation in advance, we were able to each select a small plate, 2 large plates, and a dessert. The shrimp firecracker spring rolls were good, and they were served with edamame. If you are hungry, follow my husband's lead and get the sushi and poke bowl. I opted for 2 rolls, which were not very big. For dessert, you cannot go wrong with the chocolate lava cake or the assorted mochi ice cream. Of course, there are plenty of free options as well, like the main dining room or the Solarium Bistro restaurant, as well as El Loco Fresh, the cafe at 270, Sorrento's Pizza, the Cafe Promenade, and of course, the Windjammer. Oh, and don't forget the free ice cream by the pool. Tip number 3, purchase your shore excursions online in advance of your trip. They are much cheaper than purchasing them on the boat. In addition, once they sell out, you will not be able to reserve your seat, so you may have very limited options on board when trying to book activities. If you are making a stop in Aruba, I highly recommend the Aruba's Hidden Gems tour. If you are a scuba diver, check out my videos for planning dives while cruising. Depending on your stops, you may even be able to save money by planning your own adventures. Please see my links in the video description below for other videos that might help you in your planning process. Tip number 4, explore the top decks at night. This is a great time to get a different view of the ship with it all lit up. In addition, there are not a ton of people around getting in your shots when you're trying to get pictures of the ship. You can also enjoy the sky and darkness of the sea. If it is a clear night, you might be able to relax and enjoy the stars. I will admit the darkness is a little eerie. Be careful out here. I do not recommend this on a really windy or rough night. Tip number 5, if your cruise stops at Coco Cay, take the free tram around the island to get a feel for the layout. I recommend getting off at the South Beach stop so you can enjoy the beach, the floating bar, or the sports activities. You can purchase your own cabana for use during the visit. However, I personally don't find this to be a necessary expense. The chairs on the beach are free to use and first come, first serve. If you are hungry before the free lunch buffet is served, you can grab a snack at the Snack Shack. Take a small hike through the mangroves and make your way to Oasis Lagoon, where you can find a spot by the pool or go for a swim up to the swim up bar. If you are looking to enjoy the beach, try to find some chairs near Chill Island. This is also near the Snorkel Shack and Diver's Den. I recommend bringing your own snorkel gear and enjoying snorkeling in this area for free. There are lifeguards on duty in this area. Once you get hungry, enjoy the lunch buffet at Chill Grill with hot dogs, hamburgers, tacos, sandwiches, salads, desserts, and more. There are excursions you can purchase, like access to the water park, shore diving, jet ski rides, or a ride on the Up, Up, and Away balloon. How much money you spend on the island is really up to you. We always take the free route. If you follow my guidance, it will be a free day, unless you purchase an alcoholic beverage. However, if you are a Diamond Club member or higher, that is free too. Make sure you join the Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor Society after your first cruise to start your journey to free alcoholic beverages and other benefits. Tip number 6, be courteous of other passengers. This is a large ship. During our sailing, there were 4,947 passengers from 53 different nationalities. This does not include all of the workers and their various backgrounds. If you are not using a chair by the pool, take your towel off of it. If you have children with you, please respect areas that are adults only, like the solarium and nightclub, as well as areas that are targeted for adults, like nighttime entertainment in the bars. Royal Caribbean is a family-friendly cruise line. However, this is not a child-centered cruise either. Be respectful of other guests who choose not to travel with children. Tip number 7, if you happen to forget anything in your packing process or run out of an item, you can always check in one of the stores on board. If you can wait until a day in port, you can always check at the shops on land. However, this boat also offers the unboxed vending machines, which offer a variety of items that you may find yourself in need of. They are very overpriced, but it's a nice option in case you need anything along your journey. If you have any other tips or suggestions regarding the Odyssey of the Seas or cruising in general, please add them to the comments below. We can definitely learn from each other. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. If you would like to support future productions, please donate using the Super Thanks button or buy me a snack using the link in the description below. Please join the Facebook group and follow me on Instagram for more content.